Friends, think for a moment. In this universe, there is an invisible field of energy. It links not only tiny particles, but also your thoughts, your feelings, and your shares of life. So what does that mean? It means your mind can change your reality in ways you may not have imagined. What you are about to read can change your life. Imagine you and someone far away each toss an identical coin. Even if you are thousands of kilometers apart, one result can still affect the other. At first, it sounds like magic, but it is not magic. It is the real rule of quantum physics. Scientists call it quantum entanglement, and they have proved it many times. Entangled particles stay mysteriously linked. No matter the distance, they influence each other instantly. Many people think this rule applies only in the microscopic world, but the point here is the same principle can affect your life, your thoughts, and your energy. Your thoughts and feelings create patterns of energy. Those patterns can connect to others, even when you cannot see the link. What you send out can return in subtle ways. So your inner state matters. It shapes small events and large ones. This does not mean you have magic control over everything, but it does mean you are not isolated. You are part of a woven field. Small choices, small feelings can ripple far beyond you. That is why paying attention to your mind and heart matters. Because everything in the universe is made of energy and particles, your consciousness works by the same rules. That is why your thoughts, intentions, and feelings are powerful. When you understand this truth and use it well, you can awaken a deep energy inside you. This energy has always been there. It only needs direction. But how is your mind connected to the universe? Your thoughts do not stop inside your head. They spread out farther than you think. You may have noticed this yourself. You think of someone and they call you suddenly. You keep wanting something, and after a while it appears in your life. Scientists and quantum researchers say consciousness is not limited to the brain. Thoughts create patterns of energy that reach beyond you. Those patterns can meet other patterns and form new outcomes. This is not magic. It is a subtle natural law. Small intentions can lead to surprising results. So be careful where you place your attention. Focus, feeling, and repetition strengthen the energy you send out. Kind thoughts make kinder ripples. Fear and anger create heavier ripples. Learning this gives you more responsibility for what you think and feel. You are not separate from a field. You are part of it. When you act with clarity and kindness, you influence the whole web. When you act from confusion, the web reacts in kind. This links directly to the fabric of the universe. HeartMath Institute has done important research on this. They found the human heart creates a strong electromagnetic field. That field does more than run your body. It also influences the space around you and the people near you. So your feelings and intentions do not stay inside you. They move outward and affect others. Think about this. If your inner waves reach out, why can't your thoughts and feelings change your destiny? If thoughts are energy and energy never disappears, then where do your intentions go? Quantum entanglement says every tiny particle in the universe is linked. Those particles also make up your body and your being. So your inner state is part of a larger web. When you send focused intentions, they join that web. They can influence other patterns and outcomes. This is not magic. It's a subtle, natural process. Your heart field and your thoughts work together. They help create small ripples that can expand and meet other ripples. Over time, these ripples shape events and relationships. That is why inner work, clearing fear, holding kind intent, matters so much. It means this. When you think with deep feeling and full trust, the thought does not stay only in your head. It spreads outward as a vibration into the larger field. That vibration attracts situations and outcomes that match its frequency. This is why some people draw good chances, the right people, and helpful events into their lives. And why others keep getting stuck in trouble and struggle. The difference comes from the waves their thoughts send into the field. How do thoughts connect to that huge invisible field? At the start of the 20th century, quantum physics began to reveal hidden truths. The double-slit experiment showed that tiny particles like photons behave differently when they are observed. That means the observer, consciousness, can affect how matter behaves. This discovery challenged old ideas. Even more surprising was quantum entanglement. Entanglement shows particles can stay linked no matter how far apart they are. If every particle is connected, then our body and mind are part of that web too. So when your heart and mind send a clear vibration, it joins a web and can influence other patterns. This is not magic, but a real subtle process. Your focus and tension becomes a small force in the field. Over time, many small forces meet and form larger effects in life. That is why inner work, clearing fear, holding steady intention, feeling true gratitude, matters. It changes the wave you send, and those waves change what you attract. In 1935, Albert Einstein, Boris Podolsky, and Nathan Rosen described a puzzle called the EPR paradox. They said that if two particles become entangled, they stay linked even when far apart. Years later, in 1982, physicist Alain Aspect proved this in the lab. He showed that when one particle's state changes, the other particle changes instantly. This happens with no signal passing between them, so the link is not bound by time or distance. Now think, if the whole universe is made of such particles, can your thoughts, feelings, and energy be outside this rule? Clearly not. The same principle applies. This idea deeply affects how we view life and connection. The biggest player in this process is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious holds habits, beliefs, and buried feelings. These hidden patterns send out steady waves into field. Those waves mix with the linked particles of the world. So your inner patterns can meet and influence outer events. That is why inner work matters. Clearing old beliefs changes the waves you send. Entanglement shows we are not isolated. Our inner life joins a larger web of connection. Small inner shifts can have far-reaching effects. It's like there is a living engine inside you. That engine picks up vibrations and sends them out. Your thoughts do not stay locked in the brain. They turn into electric-like waves and move outward. Those waves spread into the space around you. They join the energy field that surrounds your body. Most important, this happens below your conscious mind. Your subconscious runs much of this process. Many feelings and beliefs come from the subconscious. They send steady patterns into the field. Heart math research shows the human heart creates a strong energy field. That field extends for meters beyond your body. It connects with the energy systems around you. Your emotions act like seeds in that shared field. So, who controls this whole process the most? The answer is your subconscious mind. It shapes the waves you broadcast without you always knowing. Change the subconscious patterns, and you change the waves. That is why inner work, healing beliefs and emotions, matter so much. The subconscious mind is like a radio receiver. It constantly picks up energies and vibrations. Then it broadcasts them outward based on your deep beliefs. That means if you hold negative thoughts and fear, your subconscious will vibrate at that pattern, and your life will attract events that match those waves. But you can reprogram it. If you learn to change those deep patterns, you change the waves you send out. When you send new, positive vibrations, new chances come. Think about it. When you are stressed or angry, everything feels wrong. When you are happy and positive, good opportunities appear. This happens because your vibration field reacts to your inner state. So why do most people use this power on purpose? Often they do not know how, or old habits run automatically. Reprogramming takes practice and clear intention. It needs repeated focus, feeling, and small actions. Over time, the subconscious accepts new beliefs and new habits. Then your outer life begins to reflect that inner change. That's why inner work matters more than short fixes. Change the inner radio, and you change the station of your life. The reason is mental programming we get from childhood. From the start, we are taught that reality is fixed. We are told the world is only material things. We learn to rely only on effort and struggle to change life. This narrow view shapes us. It cuts our link with the deeper quantum rules of the universe. The result is we get stuck in a small picture of reality. But the real field is vast and far richer than that. Well-known scientists and epigenetic researchers have studied this. Bruce Lipton found that about 95% of daily behavior is run by the subconscious. Most of this programming forms in the first 7 years of life. At that time, the brain runs in slower rhythms, a childlike state. The child absorbs everything around without questioning. These early patterns become automatic habits and beliefs. They shape reactions, choices, and the waves we send into the field. Because these programs are deep, change needs steady work. We must notice old habits, then slowly replace them with new ones. Small repeated actions, new feelings, and clear intention rewire the mind. Change the inner program, and the outer life begins to shift. At this time, we learn beliefs, limits, and patterns. If a child often hears, making money is hard, that idea sinks deep. Those words become part of the subconscious. Later in life, the same thought shapes that person's reality. Many childhood beliefs stay even after we grow up. You may achieve success, yet your subconscious still runs old programs. Those programs act like commands, steering your whole life. Even if you say you no longer believe them, the subconscious still follows them. Think about what that does to your life. If your inner mind believes money is hard to keep, you may earn it, then lose it. If you believe you don't deserve love, you may push love away without knowing why. These early beliefs become filters that decide what you notice and accept. They shape choices, chances, and the energy you send into the world. That is why childhood programming is powerful and persistent. It explains why some people repeat the same struggles again and again. To change your life, you must change those deep beliefs at their root. Surface thinking is not enough. You need steady practice to reprogram the subconscious. Small repeated actions, new feelings, and clear intentions rewrite those old patterns. When the inner program changes, the outer life follows. Sometimes money will suddenly disappear. Sometimes you make a bad investment. Sometimes good chances slip through your fingers. If as a child you learn that success is always hard, you will unknowingly attract people and situations that prove that belief. Then the same pattern of disappointment repeats again and again. If you were made to feel you don't deserve success, then just as you near a big goal, something blocks you. Think of all the times you promised to lose weight, earn more, or find a good partner, and then slid back into old habits after a while. This happens because your conscious mind picks a path, but your subconscious mind is already programmed for a different route. That hidden program keeps pulling you back. That is why many people try and try, but see no lasting change. They keep circling the same life patterns. The outside effort cannot win alone against deep inner programming. Real change needs work on the subconscious level. You must change the old commands beneath awareness. With steady practice and new habits, the inner program can shift. When the subconscious aligns with your conscious aims, progress becomes real. Then efforts finally produce lasting results instead of repeating the old loop. Most people don't realize that their real energy and vibration are running according to their subconscious mind, which is still bound by old programming. In reality, the connection between your inner beliefs and your outer life is tied to a principle of quantum physics called quantum entanglement. This means that just as two tiny particles become entangled and stay connected no matter the distance, your thoughts and your reality are deeply interconnected. Think about it. If changing your life were as simple as changing your thoughts, everyone would already be living their dream life. The problem is that most people don't know how to reprogram their subconscious mind. They spend their lives trying to change external circumstances, but the real control lies within. The good news is, just like installing new software on a computer updates its system, your subconscious can adopt new beliefs and new ways of thinking. When this happens, your reality begins to shift naturally. And this is exactly what quantum physics teaches. In the universe, everything is connected. Your inner energy, thoughts, and intentions ripple outward, influencing your life and the world around you in ways you may not even notice. Researchers like Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff suggest a link. They say tiny structures inside brain cells may host quantum processes. This means your thoughts are not confined to the brain alone. When you think or feel, energy moves into the quantum field. Your intentions, emotions, and inner state create subtle waves. Those waves interact with the energy around you. Have you ever felt a sudden unease, then seen it happen soon after? Or thought of someone deeply and then their call came? These moments are not just coincidence. They show a subtle quantum connection between mind and world. When your mind tunes to the right frequency, intentions act faster. Your inner state then helps shape outer events. Thoughts become patterns of energy that meet other patterns. Over time, these meetings change what happens in your life. This is why focus, intent, and clear feeling matter. Train your mind to steady the waves you send. Calm focus and positive intention create different ripples. With practice, you can influence outcomes more reliably. This idea does not promise magic. It points to a real, subtle link between consciousness and reality. You attract situations and people that arrive at the right time. Your energy and focus grow stronger. You feel more in tune with inner knowing and the natural flow of life. If everything in the universe is connected, then your thoughts and feelings are a form of energy too. That energy touches the fabric of reality. What you think and feel does not stay inside you. It spreads outward as waves and vibrations. Neuroscience says a thought makes a chemical reaction in the brain. That reaction produces an emotion. The emotion then strengthens the thought. A loop is formed. If you repeat fears or lack, your body will begin to vibrate at that pattern. Those vibrations shape your choices and actions, and your choices and actions shape what you attract in life. So the cycle keeps repeating until you change the pattern. Change the thought, change the feeling, change the vibration. Then new choices follow and new events appear. This is why inner work, small, steady practice, matters. It breaks the old loop and builds a new one that serves you. Similarly, when you adopt thoughts connected to success, abundance, and gratitude, your energy field, your vibration, begins to shift. Gradually, your life starts aligning with that new frequency. But if you desire success while holding deep beliefs like only a few people are lucky, your subconscious mind builds invisible walls that prevent progress. In other words, simply wanting something isn't enough. You need to align your deep vibrations with your intentions. The first step is reprogramming your subconscious, so it works at this higher energy level. This means repeatedly sending positive signals to your mind and energy field until your subconscious accepts this new reality as truth. That's why meditation, focus, and visualization are considered the most effective tools. When you enter deep meditation, your brain operates on theta and delta waves, which help you reach your subconscious directly. Over time, your inner state shifts and your outer reality begins to follow naturally. When you link your mind to quantum energy and the universe's rules, your view of life changes. You stop seeing events as random. You begin to feel an invisible force that connects everything. Most important, you sense your role in that web. The universe responds to your vibration. When your mind and subconscious hold thoughts of success, confidence, and abundance, that energy returns to you. You then meet new opportunities and surprising meetings. They feel like coincidences, but they are not. They are the field's natural response to your new vibration. People who awaken this way report deep shifts in life. Patterns begin to repeat with hidden meaning. Small events carry larger lessons. Your inner state shapes outer events more clearly. Focus, clarity, and steady feeling tune your frequency. The field answers by arranging matching experiences. This is not magic. It's a subtle, natural law. Practice calm focus, clear intention, and positive feeling. Over time, your life aligns with the energy you hold. You become a conscious participant, not a passive watcher. And that change begins with the way you think and feel every day. And the most powerful part is that both your thinking and your circumstances start to shift. You begin to feel that every event and encounter in your life happens at exactly the right moment, as if an unseen force is guiding you. You think about a solution to a problem, and suddenly the answer appears. You desire an opportunity, and it manifests at the right time. Gradually, your mind and heart begin to feel lighter and calmer. Negative emotions like fear and anxiety no longer hold the same power because you're no longer trapped in chaos or disorder. Instead, a deep sense of peace settles within you, knowing that everything is connected and working in your favor. As your thoughts and energy change, the people and experiences in your life begin to shift as well. Those who were once part of your life may slowly drift away, making space for new relationships and opportunities that align with your new mindset and energy. Now, Difficulties and challenges don't feel as heavy as they used to. Yes, problems and obstacles don't magically disappear, but your perspective changes completely. You no longer see them as punishment or failure. Instead, you start seeing them as part of the learning process. However, there's a common mistake many people make: wavering between belief and doubt. Whenever we begin to change our energy and mindset, the universe tests us. Unexpected challenges may appear during this time. Sometimes situations feel like everything is going against us. If we get stuck in fear or insecurity and revert to old ways of thinking, our progress can stop or slow down. In reality, this is the universe's way of testing us. The universe wants to see if we are truly ready for this new change. Imagine you decided to attract more wealth and abundance into your life. At first, everything seems fine, but suddenly a big expense appears or financial problems arise. This moment tests your patience and faith. Those who stay committed to their new intentions and beliefs, rather than falling back into old patterns, are the ones who experience real transformation. The universe's message is clear. True power lies in your perspective and patience, not just in external circumstances. This is where most people give up. They think maybe their dream was wrong, and out of fear or disappointment, they fall back into old patterns of thinking. But the truth is, this is not failure. It's the universe testing you. If at this moment you stay grounded in self-confidence, hold on to your new thoughts and beliefs, and focus on abundance rather than lack, the universe recognizes that you have truly changed. Then it transforms your new energy into your new reality. This applies to any change you make. Even if you decide to pursue a better path, old negative patterns may reappear. This is a test to see whether you respond differently or repeat the same mistakes. For example, if you aim for greater professional success, at first you might face difficult clients or challenging projects. The key is how you respond. If you stay aligned with your new mindset and energy, these challenges become stepping stones rather than obstacles. If you stay consistent, the universe understands that you are ready to move forward. If you want to develop even more self-confidence, you may face unexpected criticism. This is to see whether your self-respect has truly changed or if you are still relying on external approval. The universe doesn't challenge you to make you fail. It does this to make sure you are ready to receive what you aim for. Once you understand this dynamic, challenges no longer feel like obstacles. They become signs of progress. This doesn't mean you are failing. It means your new reality is taking shape. In the previous video, we discussed in depth how this alignment with the universe works. So, after seeing this, pay attention. There's a big difference between just thinking about something and truly believing it is real. The universe responds to your emotional state, not just your logical intentions. If you desire wealth but feel worry or anxiety when thinking about it, that signals negative emotions, and your reality reflects that. Now, if you truly want something and can feel the gratitude and abundance before it physically appears, your vibration changes, and the universe responds to that new frequency. Dr. Dispenza explains that the key is to place yourself emotionally in the state of what you want to experience before it physically manifests. When you enter that state, your subconscious mind starts accepting this new reality as true, and your energy aligns with what you want to create. If you want to change your reality, the first step is to change your internal state. Here are 3 practical steps. Observe and change your thoughts. Identify which mental patterns are creating your current reality. Replace negative thoughts. Whenever negative thoughts arise, replace them with thoughts connected to the reality you want to create. Consistently reinforce the new state. Feel and imagine a reality you desire, letting your subconscious and energy field adopt it as true. Entering the right emotional state isn't just about repeating positive affirmations. You need to feel as if you are already living the life you desire. This can be done through deep visualization, imagining your ideal reality and experiencing the emotions as if it is already real. Act according to your new vibration. Your energy must always align with your actions. If you want abundance and prosperity but secretly carry fear of loss or lack, it means your subconscious is still stuck in scarcity. In everything you do, you need to embody the belief in the reality you want to create. Many spiritual experiences once considered mystical or unexplained, like déjà vu, precognitive glimpses, strange coincidences, or deep emotional connections between people, are now being explored scientifically. Quantum physics, through ideas like quantum superposition and quantum entanglement, helps explain this. Interestingly, long before modern science, spiritual traditions already spoke about this interconnectedness. In Hindu culture, it's called pra, in Chinese culture qi, and in Western mystical traditions, it's referred to as cosmic or universal energy. It's like an invisible network that binds the entire universe together. Today, quantum physics also recognizes a subtle, pervasive field everywhere. Famous scientist David Bohm proposed the idea of a holographic universe, suggesting our world is just a projection of a vast, interconnected web of information. Quantum physicist Erwin Schrödinger also noted that mind and universe aren't separate. Consciousness isn't separate. It's the deepest reality of the universe itself. This is why many spiritual traditions believe that we are all part of the same universal consciousness, just experiencing it from different perspectives. It means your mind isn't limited to your brain. Your thoughts, feelings, and intentions don't just affect your body. They interact with the entire energy field around you. That's also why sometimes it feels like you already know someone when you meet them for the first time, because there's already an energy connection between the souls. Similarly, many events that seem like coincidences are actual responses to the waves of energy we emit. Quantum entanglement isn't limited to particles. It can also be experienced between people. If atomic particles can remain connected across time and distance, why can't our consciousness? This may explain why we can sense someone's energy from afar, or why twins can intuitively feel each other's experiences instantly. The concept of a soulmate may be linked to this. Two souls might have been intertwined at some point and, despite physical distance, continue to resonate on the same frequency. Many spiritual teachers say that true spiritual awakening occurs when the mind rises above separation and experiences unity with the universe. In this state, one feels genuine peace and profound connection. This state is often experienced during deep meditation. Scientists call it an altered state of consciousness, which is now being researched by both neuroscience and quantum physics. Most people try to change their lives just by thinking. They repeat positive affirmations, set new goals, and practice thinking differently. But inside, their mind still carries fear, doubt, or a sense of lack. This is the real conflict. You might say you trust that a lot of money will come, but the moment money is mentioned, fear and anxiety arise within you. This means your actual vibration does not match your belief. Ask yourself, how do I truly feel about what I want? If there is fear, doubt, or resistance inside you, it's clear that your vibration isn't aligned in the right direction. Remember, emotion shapes vibration. If you want abundance, imagine how it would feel if you were already wealthy. Try to live that feeling every day. This is how you shift your vibration. If you want to be confident, act as if you are already confident. If you want to be successful, make decisions as a successful person would. Your subconscious mind wants proof to accept a new reality. When you bring changes to your daily actions and decisions, you gradually provide that proof to your subconscious. If you truly want to connect with the universe and create your reality, there's a quantum thinking challenge, a 21-day program. In it, you'll reprogram your mind, raise your vibration, and bring out your true power. During these 21 days, you'll get simple daily exercises to shift your thinking and vibration. Many people have already experienced major changes in their lives through this program. Now it's your turn. Are you ready? The link is in the pinned first comment. Now that you understand how quantum energy, the subconscious mind, and your emotions together create your reality, the final step is to trust the universe. This means aligning yourself with your desires, but letting go of worry about when and how they will happen. It may seem strange, but this is the truth. The more you desire something with fear and worry, the more you signal to the universe that you lack it. This sense of lack blocks your frequency, and the universe cannot respond. On the other hand, when you become fully aligned and confident, without any fear or worry, and simply know that what you desire is already in motion, your reality starts to change almost magically. The secret lies in reaching the state of vibrational certainty. It means you already feel and act as if the desired change has already happened. No doubts, no waiting, just complete certainty that the universe is working in your favor. Here are 4 ways to reach this key. Practice unwavering faith. Don't wait to see before believing. Believe first. Vibrate as if what you desire has already been received, and reality will naturally adjust. Be grateful before manifestation. Gratitude is one of the most powerful energies. When you feel your desires as already fulfilled, the universe responds to bring that energy into your reality. Step into the flow of detachment. Desire, vibrate, align, and then let go. Trust that the universe knows the fastest and most perfect way for you to receive what you want. Act as if you already are that person. If you had already achieved what you desire, how would you think and act? Start living that way now. The universe responds to your certainty, not just your desire. When you reach that state of full alignment, where there is no resistance, fear, or attachment, everything begins to flow in your favor. You no longer need to search for your power outside yourself. It has always been within you, just waiting to be awakened. If this message resonated with you, comment below. I am ready to awaken my true power. And if you want to receive content like this regularly, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Your journey of transformation is just beginning.